Hey there, beautiful people. I hope you are coming off of a lovely past week and are looking forward to jumping into a beautiful new one. As always, I thank you for listening in. Thank you so much for joining me for another moment of encouragement. Today's discussion actually comes with a blog post, so if you're tuning in on Instagram, then feel free to visit the link in my bio. If you're watching on YouTube or any other social media network, then most likely the link to the blog post will probably accompany this video. So be sure to check that out also. The title of the blog post is The Real in Social Media, and that's what I want to pretty much touch upon with you all today. Now, this is a topic that I think about often and discuss often as well, and you see people talking about it a lot, and that is the whole idea of social media versus reality. So you see it a lot, right? Chances are, any given day, if you take a moment to pause and look around you, chances are you'll see a lot of folks on their cell phones, kind of in their bubbles. Sometimes even if you go out to dinner, you might see people who are all at a table together having dinner, but they're on their phones, things like that. And today I just want to talk about how that can possibly affect us, what that can possibly be getting in the way of. So we're now socially in a place where the use of social media is very common. And in some areas of our lives, we feel like it may perhaps even be required. And with that use comes a lot, right? So on one hand, it gives us great access. We're able to connect with a lot more people than what we would offline. And that therefore increases our reach. It overall gives us the opportunity to stay connected with what's going on in the lives of other people and to also stay abreast with what's happening in the world overall. And in reality, when it comes to societal growth, that's a grand opportunity, to have that amount of access to each other. But today, my focus is not only our contribution to that, but how we receive that. So, as it turns out, though social media and technology as a whole have many positive contributions to our lives, they also bring some harmful contributions also. They are shaping the way that we interact with one another. They're shaping our habits of communication. Research is showing that social media can have harmful effects on depression. And overall, it's guiding a new way in which we take in information. So I bring all this up not to criticize social media and technology, but to encourage us in the way which we use it. So with any method of social growth and advancement, it's really our responsibility as human beings to assess it and to seek to use it in its most positive and healthy way for us all. And that's what I encourage us to do today. Social media grants us all a different platform, and depending on who we are, we use that platform for different things, right? We use our platforms, we use our small spaces in this grand cyberspace for different reasons and to achieve different things. And with whatever goal you may have, I encourage us all today to put some humanity into it first. It's interesting, though social media grants us direct access to each other's lives, the way in which we use it as a whole can make it rather artificial. So I encourage us to bring a little more real to it. I encourage us to, in our own way, not just use it to connect with people, but really to connect with people. I urge us to not get caught up in this whole comparative habit when it comes to the use of social media. Overall, I encourage us to just stick to what's real, what's true, and what's healthy. And that definitely does not mean always displaying what's perfect, because perfection is not real life. So to wrap it up, this is not me telling you how to do you on social media. This is me encouraging us all to just be healthy and to be true while we do it. So that means being real with yourself, being real with other people. That means really checking in on other people, actually tapping into the benefit of having access to other people and using that for purposes outside of yourself. And overall, developing your own healthy relationship with social media and technology. So if that means unplugging when you need to, definitely take that time. And don't cut corners with it. Because even though social media and technology are a major component of our lives, we actually do still have a real life to lead outside of it. So, with all this said especially, I thank you again for tuning in today. I thank you always for lending your eyes, lending your ears, lending your time. Be sure to check out the blog post that accompanies today's message. If you want to talk more in detail with me personally, definitely do that. Reach out. Don't be afraid to. I'm always open to what you have to say. Have a happy and healthy day today. Have a beautiful week. And as always, I will talk to you next time.